Okay, guys. So today is day 3 of Power Apps. Okay. So what we will do, we will design a app, and then we will finalize the table structure, and we will create the tables, and we will start creating our first app. Okay. So how many of you have remember this slide that I have shown you in the introduction thing? Appointment request.
Yes, we do.
Right. So what we will do, we will design our app around this. Okay, so we will create a app like appointment scheduler or appointment manager, like that thing. Okay, so like we will discuss the requirements here, and then we will implement this. So basically this is one of the screen, so we will add as much screen as we want on the basis of our, what to say, on the basis of our creativity. We will evolve the app like as after session by session. Okay, so what will, how it will help you guys, it will help you guys like how to integrate, how to load the data, like how it will help you. Let me write here. Like it will help you how to integrate with other Power Platform tools. Right, you will learn how to get the data from sources, as most of you are very much interested in SharePoint. So we will try to have data in SharePoint and then connect here. Okay, so you will learn how to create SharePoint list, how to update the data, update in SharePoint list. So then we will learn how to use control. We will learn Power FX, and similarly we will learn conditional logic, like on the basis of a field, like how a field is getting changed. How many of you have seen, if you have selected state, suppose this is your state and this is your city. So if you have selected a state here, suppose Hyderabad, so now you will get a city, only cities which are there in the Hyderabad, right? You will not get all the cities here. How many of you have seen this in some of the websites or
Yes, sir.
most
We
of the
can
website?
implement this there.
Yeah, we can implement. I'm asking, like, have you seen this?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Right. So we will try to implement this. So similarly, like whatever you will say, we will try, and we will found some workaround, and we will try implementing that. Okay. So basically, we all are together. We all are developers. We will come up with the ideas. We will create the app, and we will finalize the design. Got it, guys?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now, what will be the first thing? First thing, we have to design what? We have to design the schema, right? What is schema? Schema design.
So schema is a structure or table design. Oh,
Yeah, table design, right?
tables. Yes.
Yeah. So
Current
basically,
design.
yeah. So what will happen? So now you are creating an app. Before creating an app, you need to have data set in place, right? Database in place. So in database, you needs to have few tables, right? With which you will
Yes,
be
sir.
interacting. You will be getting the data. You will be uploading the data, right? So as of now, for today lecture, we will target to complete or work on this slide, right? Which is there. Let me show you the app again. Okay, so this is the app. So schema design, in schema design, what will come? There will be a title field, there will be a first name field, last name field, right? Email
Yes.
field, address field, and city field, province, postcode, country, and like which time will suits you, date, time, which services are you interested in, which days of work is best. So all these things, so we can customize this thing. So we can come up with the table that will have all the columns which will be there, okay, for appointment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so now in our schema design, we will have one table which will say appointment details, right? Or then there will be few columns like this: title, first name, last name, email, address, city, province. So we will be creating only one table today, and then once we are moving on to the classes, so then we will start creating more tables, and we will join with this, and then accordingly we will play around with this. Okay, aligned,
Okay, sir.
guys? Yeah. Okay, Vivek. Okay, Lakshit. Thank you for the response. So now, let me not waste time by writing all the column names. You got it right. What we are going to do?
Right.
Yes.
Right. So now our table design is final. So now what you want? What will be the next question? Come on, guys.
We need to create a database where we want going to maintain the table.
No, before they're creating database, which database, right?
Digital. Which
What you are
database?
going to use for this?
We can use Excel. We can use SQL.
Dataverse.
No. Yeah, we can use Excel, we can use SQL, but what are the things which we are available, which we have as of now? What we are aware? We are aware about Dataverse. We are aware about SharePoint list, right?
Yes, sir.
We need headings if
We are
if
we are aware
want
about the SharePoint list, Dataverse,
the details, right?
and Excel,
Metadata.
Name
AWS,
or whatever.
AWS.
Guys, I'm not getting anything. Can you please speak one by one?
Sir, like we need a heading, sir. If I want to enter the name, so like name, mobile number, email ID, and date of appointment, and what kind of consultation it is.
Yeah. So that will be in the schema design, Satish, right? We discussed like what will be the fields.
So, what was your question, sir? Because we are not clear.
No, sir was asking that which database we can use currently. Means sir has discussed lastly SharePoint we can implement here and Dataverse for model-driven applications and SharePoint for the drag and drop features.
Got it?
So we use Canvas app. So in Canvas app, we create appointment request,
Either Excel.
Yeah.
and we
In
need
Canva apps we can create any type of
Satish,
applications.
just a second, just a second. Satish, have you watched previous two videos by any chance?
no, sir, I did not watch, but I know a little bit of this one because in the YouTube earlier, I have seen it, not from this course, but I've seen some other videos.
Okay, no worries. So basically here what I was discussing about which database to use. So you have multiple database use. Now we are ready with the table design. So now we have to decide on the destination where we need to store this. Okay. So we can store in Dataverse, we can store in SharePoint list because we don't have SQL Server created as of now. And even like we don't have any other data source that I want to use with. I want to use only these two. Okay. So now you guys tell me which one you want to use.
We
Yeah.
want to use SharePoint.
SharePoint list.
Okay,
SharePoint.
so SharePoint list, guys, like there will be some drawbacks in the SharePoint list. Like if your data is getting huge, so then there will be performance issues.
Okay.
Okay, and as you know, it is a list, right? So there will be some limit on the rows also, like the in the table. So if you're creating data words, so then you can store 2 billion rows, right, in a table, and it is guys, can you go on mute? My voice is echoing. Okay, I'm muting all of you. So you can store 2 billion rows, and even it is tightly integrated with Power App, and it will be good to use this if like the data is not there in any other source. So we will go for the Dataverse. But for this session, I will be using SharePoint list. Why? Because as all of you are already requesting me to tell us about SharePoint also how it works. So we have already connected a file from SharePoint in Power BI module. So in this module, we will be creating a list, and then we will get the data in Canvas app, and then we will see how Canvas app will integrate with, communicate with SharePoint. So why I was not taking this Dataverse, because anyway, we will be creating model driven app on top of Dataverse, right? Aligned, guys?
Sir, we need both, sir. For small data, we can connect with the SharePoint. For large data, we can connect with Dataverse. But as per my earlier job in research, job roles and responsibility, some companies they are looking for both SharePoint as well as Dataverse. So that is
Satish, just a second. So basically, I'm not asking only with SharePoint you can do this. So basically, requirement can be anything, right? You need to, it might be in real job you need to get the data from Excel. Might be in the real job you need to get the data from SQL Server. Might be the data is in OneDrive, from there you need to load. So it is not possible to get the data from all 250 connectors here in class, right? Otherwise, it will take 4 months for that only. Correct. So basically, the idea here is to explain you how to get the data, because the SharePoint, Dataverse, SQL, all these will be the frequent use sources. Like there will be Excel. So these 3-4 sources are the equal. So for that matter, let's forget about the SharePoint. So suppose now you have learned how to create app on the basis of SharePoint. Okay. And if I come to you, I'll say you, okay, Satish, my data is in Excel file. So then what you need to do, you need to learn all these feature again. How drop down will work, how you have to write the power fx on save, how you have to use this arrow, how you have to get the logged in user, how you need to integrate the power automate with power app. You only need
one question, sir, because from the SharePoint we can able to import the data using CSV file, right, sir? So just I'm asking, I don't know, but is there is a way, right? From SharePoint we can import the data through Excel file.
Satish, like this is related to SharePoint, or what you are asking? Basically, I'm not getting you. You are asking about SharePoint doubts, how to get the data. That will be available, but we are discussing Canvas app here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Vivek, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
So guys, you got it, right? Or like data source, even for that matter, it is the last thing that you need to bother, right? In this scenario, so can someone explain me, like if we are creating app using SharePoint, if suppose the data source is Excel in your new requirement, do you need to learn all these things again? It will go into
No, sir.
vain. What you
No.
need to do then?
We have to just connect with our data, like as we data have in Excel format, so we have to connect with the data Excel only.
Yeah, so all other things will remain same, right?
Correct,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, because you guys also might also have same doubt, so that's why I wanted to be clear with all of you. Everyone is aligned with this, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So now we will be using the SharePoint list as discussed, because most of you wanted to use it. And even let me be honest with you, like SharePoint list is getting used very frequently with Canvas app in the real time scenarios. So I will try to use that, and we will try to update that. Okay. So this is the one that I have created. So let us see and create a new one for you guys. Okay. So you know how to navigate to this page, SharePoint site. For most of the projects, it will be automatically created. But if you want me to let you know how to navigate, so then that also I can tell you. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
for that matter, so this is the Power Platform Indra site that we have already created in the Power BI module, and we were using this thing, the Excel file from document. Okay. Come on. So this is the Excel file that was that we have connected to the Power BI, and we reported the data out of it. And similarly, now we will be creating a SharePoint site. Okay. So SharePoint site is nothing but, so I have shown you the data in the Dataverse, right? The table. So basically site is nothing but, here we will be creating a table, like kind of list that will store the data. So it will ask us what you want to create: list, page, document library, app, subsite. So for this matter, we will be working with SharePoint list. We will click on list, and it will ask us like what will be, you want to create a list from existing list, or from Excel, or from CSV. We don't have anything of else. So basically what will happen, if you have Excel file, you can simply import the file here. All the data from that Excel will be imported in the list. Okay. All the columns, all the data, everything. If you have CSV file, so then also you can get. So if you want to create from existing list, that also you can list. So now we will create a blank list. So what will be the name that you want to give? Appointment details, right? Let's keep it
Okay.
like this. So what will be the description? It is optional, but if you want to give that, you can give. So now if you click on create, so here you can see like there will be new list which will be added, appointment details. Okay. So here you can add all the columns now.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So now let's see like if we can rename this title thing. Otherwise, we will be creating the new thing only. Okay, let's
Rename the
yeah, rename is here, right? So
yes, sir.
let's go to that slide and take one column here. Okay, title is already there. So that
Title,
is
first name,
luck.
last name, email, address, city.
Yeah, correct, correct. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the help. Yeah. So then what is the next? First name, right?
Sir, first name, yes, sir.
Okay. So what will be the data type for first name? Text,
Text.
right? Next,
Next is the last name, sir.
first name.
Name.
So here you can select the data type. Okay,
Yes, single
single line,
line.
multiple line, number, yes, no, person, group, and then choice and
First
hyperlink.
name can be in a single line only.
Yeah. So then default value, if you want to give some default value, that also you can give. And these are the other options that you can work on the column, like how many maximum number of correct characters should be there. And
Okay.
this enforce unique value means that this is the primary key for you, right? Add to
Right,
all
sir.
content type, all these things. So then if you click on save, so then there will be a column that will be created. So now you guys can quickly let me know what are the other columns and we will
Last
create
name,
it
sir.
together, right? Let's not
Yes.
waste time to going there again and again. So okay, let's save this.
Then email is there.
Okay, next email.
Thereafter, address is there and city.
Address, single
Address
line
can
of
be
text,
multiple lines, sir.
multiple lines. Okay,
Yes.
okay, let's see what is the limit. Okay, in multiple lines there is no limit, that is fine. Okay, what next, guys?
City, sir.
City, right? So guys, this is a SharePoint that you need to be aware of. This is it, nothing more, nothing less than this. Okay, so you will be able to work with the Canvas app or any Power Platform tool for that matter. Okay, city. What else after city?
Postal code.
Yes, sir. Postal code is there.
Postal code. And what will
This
be
was an
this? The
integer or
number, right?
number. Okay.
Number. So it
And
is
we can fix
asking
here the
like,
length only, right?
yes, yes, yes. Decimal places should be 0. Okay. And here it is asking about custom. Let's go for custom. Enter a symbol. Okay, let's forget about it. Let's see like if we get some issue. Minimum value, maximum value not required. Save. What next?
Phone number, email ID.
Email
Okay,
ID is done there. Sir, can we check over the PPT?
okay, no worries. So we have added title, first name, last name, email. Email is added, address is added, city is added, right? City is not added.
Province, city is added, sir.
City is added. So let's not take this province because suppose we are building it for India. So in
Yes,
India
we can use
province,
country and a specific date and time.
correct, correct. Country, date, time.
These are enough, sir, only.
Yes, yes, yes. No need to go into those detail. We don't need to copy it from there.
Right.
Yeah, because the main thing is to understand the things.
Country and date. Date
Come
is
on, add column is getting hidden now. Country and date, right? Country is written, date, and date should be date and time.
calendar, date and time. Okay.
Okay, and one more thing, like we can add one thing, like you want appointment for what, right? That thing is required. Let's see. Next, reason or what can be, what services are you? Let us see service line. Okay,
Okay.
which service line you are interested in. So let's give a choice here to the people.
Yes.
So what should be the first choice? We should create appointment for what to say, service center, car service center,
Yes.
or something else. Give your ideas, guys. This is your project that you are creating.
For the hospital.
Mobile center.
Hospital.
Yeah, hospital is good. Dental. Then physician. I hope my spelling is correct for physician.
Yes, sir.
And next one will be ortho, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, enough. 3. Yeah, so it will say what to select as a default value. Default value, I don't want to select anything, and I will click on save. And look how it is looking like. So now there are
country, any geographical options are there? Is there any default thing is there, or only text we can use?
yes, yes. So you can check from column setting if you can see.
Edit,
uh,
edit, click edit.
Edit is here. So geographical, we are not getting anything here. Let me show you from there also. Oh no, no, I don't want to delete. Let me show you by creating a new column again, and what are the data types which are available. These are the data types: person or group, date time, choice, hyperlink, currency, location,
There is
image,
location.
manage. Yeah, location is there. I think it will take that dot dot
Longitude and
address. Yeah,
latitude.
longitude and latitude one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that will be very hard to understand, right?
Oh,
So yeah, so now there are multiple ways how to interact with the list. So you can have the same this thing in the Excel. So as someone was mentioning, can we export the data from Excel? So here you can see export is there, export to Excel, CSV. If you want to export the list to Power BI, that also you can do. Okay, and if you want to run some Power Automate things here, so that also you can do, create a role, manage, integrate. So Power Apps, Power BI, all these things are integratable here also in SharePoint. So that is out of scope for us. So then if you want to add a new item for this, so you can add. So let me add one item for you from here, so that you guys are able to what to say, visualize how it is interacting with the what to say, Power Apps. Okay, so I will say title is Mr. And who wants to fix the first
Okay,
appointment?
so currently here we are feeding the value, right?
Yeah, I'm letting you know how to feed the value from SharePoint.
Okay, means directly into the data set.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay, who was this?
The first name will be anything, Vivek Kumar Singh.
Vivek, right? So let's Vivek create it for you only.
Singh.
Vivek Singh. And suppose it is
ABC
Vivek us @gmail.com. Okay,
Yes, sir.
for your address is suppose KSR 123 KSR India. Let's keep like this, and city will be
Bengaluru.
Bangalore, and postal code will be 500840. Let it be anything. Country will be India, and date will be, suppose you are creating it for tomorrow.
Okay.
And service line, what you want to visit, you want to visit the physician. If you want to add some attachment, that also you can add. Save.
So sir,
Look,
here in the form, sir, we didn't have any uploading option, right? We have not mentioned.
no, you clicked on save, right?
No, we have saved, but there is a, if you scroll down, there is a option attachment.
Yeah, that is out of the box thing which is here. If you want to add attachment, that you can add out of the so basically when you are creating list, so 2 columns will automatically get created. One is this title, another one is this attachment.
Okay.
Okay,
sir.
So where we can see this attachment, sir, in case if we are attaching anything, so where it will appear in this row?
in this row, like if you open the record, so then it will be opening there, na? Here, like you will be getting that attachments.
Okay, we have to go inside and check. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't see as a column as an attachment.
No, I guess. Let us see if we can add it from here. So I don't think, no, it is not there. Let us see for filters also. No, basically this is the by default column that is getting added. So if you want to see, you can click on this and you can simply see that. Okay.
So, okay.
Aligned, guys, about SharePoint list, how to create?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go to our Power App and start building the real stuff.
So by this exercise, sir, we understood that the list is just like a data set we create for the our usage, right?
Correct, correct. Yep,
Where we can import or export our data. We can
correct,
also
correct.
see it over there.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you guys will be working very, what to say, frequently with this on the list. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I will be going with the blank app. I want to create a new app for us. Suppose we will name it as appointment scheduler, or you have some other good name.
Book appointment as like.
Book appointment. Okay.
Book an appointment.
Or let's give it because booking will not be only feature that we will be giving, right? Appointment manager, right? So then we will be creating a tablet app, and let's click on create. We are trying to create a product, so that's why we have given the generic name. Okay, so now you have got all these things, right? Like you have got here the screen one, and here you got these properties. Now you are aware about all the things, right? So now what we will do, we will try to
Yes.
get the data from the SharePoint. So for that matter, I will give you one thing. So I will be using directly this edit form. Okay, and it will say, okay, from where you have to load the data. I want to load the data from SharePoint.
SharePoint.
Right. So which is the site? This is the connection, okay, there that I want to use. So it will ask us whether you want to enter the URL or recent sites. So this is our site, Power Platform Indra, and this is
Yes.
the thing that we have created, right? Connect.
Yeah.
Let's see now. So it will automatically add all the controls for us. Let's get it processed.
So we can also use connect through that connector which is in the left side, right?
Yeah, there are multiple ways to do that.
Multiple ways, right? Add data
Yeah.
we can use and then
Yes,
edit
yes,
option.
yes. Correct. So then you have to change here data source. So basically, I did two things in one step.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so look, now it has created the similar fields for you, right?
Yes, sir.
So if it was date, it has automatically converted this to date.
Okay.
Right. If you see here, like data card is there, and then star visible is there, then this data card key is there, that is date, right? And here in service line, it has created this thing for you, a drop
Drop
down,
down.
right? It has automatically converted this.
Okay.
So you can add manually also, but right now we will not be customizing this much. So I will be explaining you the submit form function in the Power App. That is more important thing. So that's why I have used this as of now. Okay. So now let's see, like if we are clicking on play the app, are you able to see anything here?
No,
Nothing
sir.
is visible, right? So why? Because if you see here, so your this data source is this, then default mode is edit mode, right? I want to create a new record from here. Okay, so now if we go, so look, we are able to see everything here. Don't worry, we will edit the existing record also, but not today, in the next sessions. So this is how the form is available. So now you can add the things here, everything, and you want to submit the data. So as of now, we don't have any action, right? How we will submit the
Right.
data to the SharePoint? Correct. So
Yes, sir.
in that case, what we will do, we will add a submit button and we will work on the UI also. Okay, let's create a good UI.
So can you show the default mode how we set it up to edit?
Just a sec. So here it is default mode, right? So form mode, if dot is there, if you click on dot, so then edit new view. Okay.
If there
So
is
this
edit
has
and we click on the
right?
play button, it will open the new page and where we can edit the details, right?
Correct. Come on, everything is snap to column is off. Yes. Okay, so now in our PPT, there was a header which was added here, right? So now we are working on the appointment details screen, right?
Yes.
So let us try adding that. Let me increase the size with the snap column. Turn on. Yes, it is fine. Okay, so now what we need to add from insert?
Label.
Which label?
Text
Text label,
labels.
right? This will be the text label that we will be adding in the app. That will go all the way till here. And we will say this is our which screen? Appointment.
Yes. Text
Appointment
alignment should be in the center.
details. Yeah, we will work on that. Okay. So now appointment details is added. So now I want to change the font also. It is not looking good. This is the most what to say recommended color,
Frequently
Sequoia
used.
UI. Yeah, Sequoia UI. If you are using Power BI, if you are using in Canvas app, so this is the thing that you need to be clear about. So let's increase the size. 34 will be too big. Yeah, it is good. So then font weight. Let's make it semi bold. Okay, appointment, and I want to bring it in the center. Yeah, it is in the center now, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
let's give some background color also. Okay, which was the color? Let us try to give this thing. Come on, guys, suggest me some color.
Looking good, sir.
Looking good. Do you
Yes.
want me to convert this to black to white, or it is fine?
It is fine, sir.
It is fine, right? So
Yes.
now we want to add one more feature here. I want to have one icon here that will give us the logged in user profile photo if something is there,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
Okay.
let's try to add that.
Insert image.
Image. We will not say sample image, we will say user dot
Image.
image. So as of now, I don't have any image, so that's why it
Yes,
is
sir.
like this. So suppose you are logging in, you will get your image here.
Okay.
So you can work on this, the designing part. You can make it round, you can make it curved, all these things from here. Okay, so that I'm leaving so that you can explore and show me your what to say creativity to create the things. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now this is it. So now we have the screen ready for us, right? So now only thing is missing. We will be able to add everything, but we will not be able to
Submit the
submit
details.
the details, right? So what we will do, we will click on the submit. We will click on here and we will add a button.
But
So this is the button that will be there. Let me bring it down. So suppose I want to say it submit. Okay,
yes, sir.
so this is submit button that we have added. Okay, so now like if we click go there and if we click on submit, let's see how it work. Okay, we change the data format or not? Come on,
Yes,
form
sir. We
mode
have
dot.
to change the form mode.
Yeah, previously it was new, right?
Yes.
Yes. So let's go here. Look, so now it is visible, right? So suppose title Mr. and Satish. Let's Sharma. Then email Satish sh @gmail.com. Then address, put anything here, ABC, and city is suppose Chennai, and postal code is 789654. Okay, then country India. So then date, suppose he's booking the appointment for 20, and the service line which here he's interested is ortho. Okay, so now if I click on submit button, ideally my details could we are expecting our details should get added there, right?
Yeah.
Let's click
Yes,
on
sir.
submit button and see what is happening. We have clicked on the submit button, and if we go back, and
There is no need record.
there is no record, right? Because why? Because we have not added the on
Data
click
set.
functionality, right? On here, like what will happen if we click on this, right guys? Got it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
because these things will happen, like you will add submit button and you will keep on clicking when you are very new to this. Okay, our records are not getting updated, I don't know what is happening, right? So there is a function. So right now we are using the form, so there is a function for that, submit form, and it will say which form you want to submit. So we have the form name as form 1, right? From here you can
Okay.
see the form name is form 1.
Okay.
Okay guys, so
Yes.
if you want to explain this formula again, ask this guy, so it will tell you. Okay, and you will click on this, and if we click on submit now, we should get all the details here. Look, now everything went from here, and the data should be stored there. Look, you got the data here, Satish Sharma's requirement.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is how it will integrate with that. So now what we will do, we will work on the UI part of this, and what we will do right now, the design is not good guys, right? When I'm clicking on submit button, I'm not getting like what is there, whether the record is getting added successfully or not. Do I'm getting any confirmation around that?
No, sir. There should be some message once we
There should be some message, right? Just a sec guys, I think my laptop is getting discharged. Wait. Yes, I'm back. Actually I forgot to put my laptop on charger. Okay guys, so now here there are so many issues as of now, right? What are the issues? Can someone tell me?
Sir,
This form is very prone to human errors.
submit, na, sir. So automatically it has to refresh the data and it has to show the same columns with the new one or new form. And the second thing, and it has to show a display that the record has been successfully submitted. Those both has to be displayed.
Yes, good suggestions, Praveen. What
After
about
submission that shows
Data validation is
appointment
missing.
confirmation.
yeah?
Data validation is missing.
Yeah, Krishna, this is very good point. Basically, that is there. Like you guys will, your life will become
One
hell.
more thing,
Like if you
sir,
have given this form to the end users, they will go and add anything.
sir, one more thing, and it has to get a notification to his email ID, like stating that his appointment is fixed on a particular day. Something.
So
Yeah.
because the code was submitted, or maybe the
Yes. Yeah. Satish, Priya, we would be definitely be implementing that, but that is, you are talking about the thing that our app is completed here, and now we have to integrate other products. That is definitely a good feature to have, and that we will definitely add that. But right now we are working on this appointment detail. So I'm asking about UI wise and the thing that the operation that I performed just in front of you for that matter. Ganesh has given very good point, like data validation thing is missing, and someone else also have given very good point around the like how to control the data. Yes, I think someone joins with the iPhone and she was unmuted. Priyanka, it was you?
Yes.
Yeah, Priyanka.
Like we need to update the add button and the edit button.
Yeah, edit button, that is also a good functionality. For that what we will do, Priyanka, in the next sessions, what we will do, we will add one more screen that will give you all the appointment which you have scheduled, and you can add and did cancel, all those things you can do. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically we will create it
More,
as a
like,
scalable
we can
product.
add any image for the just an appointment request stating any previous consultation, like so we can add any image to the user experience where he can able to add some like regular visit, right? So that option we can add any image like previous prescription or else previous appointment.
Yeah, you can add, no issues. You can add one title here, one detail, what to say, one section here, grid kind of thing. So so suppose user is adding his name, so then we have to have some primary key, like kind of email or something, right? So then on the basis of email, you can give all the previous requirements here, like whatever he had scheduled and what was the result for that.
Yeah, and also one more thing could be like to avoid creating multiple duplicate records.
Yeah. So for that, what we need to do, Krishna?
Maybe we need to create use primary key and then restrict
Correct.
with a combination of
No.
some
Why
of these fields.
combination? Why combination is required? If we are using email, then what will be the issue? If you know
Maybe
the
like
issue, Krishna,
he
don't tell.
wants, yeah. Maybe
What about
he
others?
wants.
I know you know the issue, Krishna.
Okay.
Yeah. What about others, guys? If we are using email as a key, so then what will happen?
Because
Anil, Ashok. Yes,
email
Satish.
ID, see, email ID I can use, my friend can use, and my family members can use. So email ID it cannot be unique, right?
Yeah. It cannot be unique, but what issue it will arise in the product?
Multiple appointments, multiple departments, if they want appointments, then that will be an issue if we create that primary.
Because email ID it can be, because here if I type anything, even it's non-working email ID also, it will take the rights. So it's
Yeah,
like
so that also we
proper
can.
validity.
So Satish, that also we can validate from Office 365 connector. That is no issue in that. So basically, I want to understand the basic. Don't think like Power App developers or think like you are developing this. Think like you are a user, and we have added email as a primary key. So what issue you are going to face as a user? So whenever you are developing a product, think like user, think like end user.
So privacy issues.
Yeah, privacy issues. Anyways, like we will not be showing this data to everyone, na.
Like sir, data may be duplicate.
If primary key is there, so then there will be no duplication of emails, right?
No, I'm talking about first name, last name will be duplicate.
So that can be duplicated, right? So other people can also have name Ashok and last name same. Yes, Krishna, can you tell us like what will be the issue as an end user?
Yeah. With this email ID, we'll be able to book only one. We'll be able to submit this form only once. So
correct.
If
Yes,
we need to
correct.
submit for separate different departments, different dates, or any other thing, we'll not be able to use it again.
So suppose we are using this app, okay? So suppose Ashok came and he has requested for the appointment and it is added in the SharePoint list, okay? So when suppose after some days he needs to add one more appointment, so then it will be added. He need to add the email again here, right? But when he will click on the submit button, it will not let it add, right? Because the primary key is getting duplicated there. So he has to create a new email every time whenever he had to schedule the appointment, right guys? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can understand like how pathetic this experience is, right? No one is going to use this then. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Or else what we can do when we are submitting the form and when we will be using this patch function, and then what we will do, we will create a auto generated key, right? Auto generated key also we can create, right? So whenever like we are clicking on submit button, it will take the previous index plus one. That will be the key for next item. How many of you got it? No one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sir,
What?
didn't get about the auto-generated
No, sir, I
key is
don't.
purpose.
Okay. I'll explain you here in the whiteboard. Okay. What is auto generated? What I meant by auto generated key. So auto generated key will be nothing what? Suppose this is your SharePoint list, right? There will be some column here, suppose index, that we will be adding as auto generator, and there are a few other columns here. So now this is the app with which we guys are working, right? There are the fields and there is some submit button here, right? On click of submit button, we are adding the records here, right? So the records are adding, we have given this to user and the records are getting added in the backend, right? So what will happen in the auto generated key? So we will have, suppose we have one record created that we have created, the index is 1 for that. Okay. So now what will happen once someone click on the submit button, what we will do, we will go to this list, pick this latest index, the largest index. So as of now, largest index is 1, right? And we will put it, add 1 here, that will become 2. And with this submit button, we will populate this 2 here. Okay. So now let's, after some time, some other is also working on it, right? So suppose Vivek opened. So now when Vivek will click on the submit button, it will automatically fetch the maximum number 2, then 2 plus 1 will be 3. So suppose other guy is working, so then 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, then automatically the key will be generated, right? This number will never get repeated. So it will act as a primary key for us. How many of you got it? Yeah, so this is basic logic building. Okay, guys, like this is a workaround that you can do rather than creating a composite key. You can do this. Okay.
But how this help us to like as a primary key, how it will help, sir? Because even if Vivek is coming as the last one who got created index number 6, and he's trying to book the next appointment again, so it will still generate as a 7, right?
Yeah. So primary key, how it will help. So basically, Priya, like how many of you don't know what is the purpose of primary key?
Primary key should be unique and it should not be a null value.
No, forget about definition. What is the purpose of primary key basically?
It's mainly to avoid duplicates.
To uniquely identify a record.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So basically to identify a record, right? So suppose here the things are 3 and 3. So if you will say to the SharePoint list, give me the record where index is equals to 3. So then there will be ambiguity here, right? Which one to give? It will ask, okay, you want index 3, but I have 2 records with index 3. Which one you want? Right, so that's why it is required here. So suppose, don't think like you are using only Power App, you are getting this data here and then. So basically we might need to get the data on the basis of index here, or we might need to create a report on top of the same thing, right? So then you need to create a relationship among the other table, and then you have to create the keys there, right?
Yes, sir. When we link the other table, we need it.
Yeah. So even like there will be there will not be only one table in this list. So when we will be moving ahead, so we need to create other tables. Then we need to create, we might need to query the table on the basis of this index, right? Because in SharePoint, the relationship can't be created. The list part, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is all the things that you need to keep in mind. Like whenever you are developing a thing, keep your mind open, think in the broader horizon. Okay.
I have a question here, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like whenever we are using this tool globally, and if someone is like putting records from China and from India at the same time, so it will get fail, or like it will work there then at the same
No.
time.
It will not fail. Basically, it has concurrency in place. Multiple user can use. Multiple user can what to say, upload the data. So how many of you are aware about threads? I don't want to go into this, guys. This will be too overwhelming. Threads.
Multitasking.
Yeah, multitasking. So basically
Parallel
processing, correct. So basically what will happen, let me try to explain it in a simpler term. So suppose this is the Power App that you are using. Okay. So now who asked the doubt? It was
Means when we are putting submitting records global.
Yeah, so Tulsa, you open the app. Okay. So suppose Praveen open the app and Ashok open the app. and J also open the app at the same time. So when you have opened the app, you have locked your thread. Okay, so now the instance for you that you are viewing, it is already saved in the Power App memory. So similarly for Praveen, the stage is saved. For Ashok, the stage is saved. So suppose you have opened and when it is 3, right? So it will say 3 plus 1, 4. So for Praveen, it will get 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 1. So this thing will automatically in the behind the scenes, it will take care of. You don't need to worry about all these things like how to implement this thread safety.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even like why any chance like if you are getting 3 and Praveen also read 3, right? So when suppose you have clicked first on the submit button, so then your record will be created and Praveen will get an error for the first time. Okay, you are not adding like due to some error it will come like for primary key related. So then he will click on the second time and it will happen. This is the worst case basically. Okay.
Yeah, but great functionality. Good. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Sorry, Tulsa, I did not got you. What grade?
Oh, great functionality, I said.
Yeah.
It's like whenever we are using like submitting POs or like SOs, and they are like having
So
from global.
basically, Tulsa, if you are talking about PO and SO, so for that matter, we don't need this submit wala workaround, right? We will be having automatically PO number as a primary key, SO number as a primary key, right? So then this thing itself will not get erased.
Okay.
It is getting erased because we don't have the primary key and we are using this workaround for that. Right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, I was thinking like for PO and SO also we need some auto-generated keys there.
No, because there we will be having the primary key, right? For PO
Yes,
number will be primary key, SO number will be primary key.
So this PO will be generated from app, or like we will give it to the stakeholders to submit this form.
So also that again depend on your requirement. So you might have a already SharePoint list created which have all the POs. So you might need to give it to user where they will be able to see all the POs and they want to edit that, right? And you might need to give one functionality where they can create new PO also, right? So that depends on your requirements basically.
Yeah. Yes, got it. Thank you.
So
Yeah,
one more question, sir. So because I don't know this is out of syllabus or I don't know, but the thing it is so example. So I place an order in Amazon. So how the order automatically a unique ID will be generated. So this can be created in Power Apps because I don't think so it will be created.
So if in order you have seen like the IDs are getting generated sequentially, right?
So it's a different order ID because I get different order ID, he is getting different ID, but this product is same, and even at the same time we'll do deliver place the order.
Let
But
me
the
tell
order
you,
will be
order
different.
ID can't be same, Satish. For your information, if you have two order ID same, so then how Amazon will get your order delivered or get your order identified? So suppose you are working. Let me explain you the scenario. You, Satish, and suppose Vivek. You both are interacting with Amazon.com and you have placed an order and then Satish has placed an order. So suppose you have placed an order first, so then it will be order 1000589, right? So suppose immediately after you Satish placed an order, so it will be order 100005890 might be, because might be there are some orders which are placed in between you, right? So it will automatically be generated. So for that logic, what they are using, that depends on their system how they have designed, but this is how it will get generated. It is auto generated basically and auto incremented. Got it?
Yeah, that option is not available in Power Apps. So I'm
why
asking.
it is not available? We have already explained, right? 1 2 3 4. So if you are creating, suppose Vivek is going to create an order now, so it will automatically fetch on the on select. Okay, the previous order which was created was 4, so now the next order which will be created will be the 5. Got it?
Okay, so but
For that, we need to create a calculated column.
No, Praveen. Like in Power FX itself, we need to use that.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is it possible to display that any reference number which we are generating, the unique number, can we display back to the user who was submitting?
Yeah, we can. This is the field, right?
Yeah, okay. Because appointment in general, normally we used to get the some reference, right? Your appointment is, successfully done, and we get some reference.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
use it. We can give it in the email, and anything you can done. Anything that you can think of can be implemented. Only you guys yourself are holding your back that it is not getting implemented. Okay. So this is the thumb rule that you can always remember. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Vivek dropped. No worries. So guys, you are clear with this, right? I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what we will do, we will try to beautify this page, and in the next session we will implement all the things that are there. Like we will, this is the page I have created for you, the automatic that is there, right? So what we will do in the next session, we will create this custom control. We will convert this country into drop down, because right now it is free text. Anyone can add anything here. So might be like, suppose if you are using this, okay, data is not coming, let it be. So if you are uploading here, so you can add something here, right? You can add IND, IA, and A, right? So then it will create a new record. So similarly, postal code, there is no limit here. So ideally, postal code will be of 6 digit, right? So you can add 10 digits here. So this is a thing where we can improve. So similarly, in address, you can add some limit. In city also, you can add a drop down. In first name and last name also, you can add some things. And here in title can also be converted to drop down, right? Mr., Mrs., and there are a few others which are there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so these are the things that we can improve, so that we will surely improve in the next session, and we will add few things also. So right now it is screen one, right? So what we have implemented it as appointment details screen. Okay, so now if you want to beautify this thing form, so you can add the background from here. If you want to add some background to the form, so it will look like this. Or if you want to keep the frame same, then it will look like this. And if you want to, if you want to add some image, that also you can add. So now what we will do, we will try to create a home page also today, so that like tomorrow we don't need to create that, and we will navigate this to appointment details screen. Okay, so what will be the things that you guys can think like in home page it should be?
If anything is not updated, the submit button should not be enabled.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
also good thing. Yep. So basically you
We
will get
have
all
to
these
know
ideas,
what
and
kind
we will
of service they are what kind of service they are offering. We should know in the home page, right? What is the
correct.
hospital
Yeah.
name or whatever the agency name, whatever.
Yes. Correct. It is spot on. So basically in home page, ideally we should not have anything. It should have navigation to other pages, and it should give us the view of it, like what our app is, right? So what we will do first, we need to add a text label, right? We will be adding the text label similar to the previous one. And if you want to copy paste from between the screen, that is also allowed. Okay, and I will say, what is the app name? Appointment manager, right? Appointment manager. So I will keep it here for obvious reasons, and I will change this to Sequoia UI and 35. Okay, and let us make it bold, semi bold, and we will say, let's use this color that we have used. Okay, so similarly we will keep the image also added here to maintain the consistency across the pages. Okay guys, so now user dot image. Okay, now I will add one more thing here. I will add a welcome message also. I want to add welcome message also. Okay, so I will say text level. Okay, I want to add welcome message. So guys, can you please tell me how we can add? we should add welcome. So suppose I am logging in, it should give me welcome Indrajit. Suppose Satish is logging in, welcome Satish. Vivek is logging in, welcome Vivek. Yes, someone said concatenate.
User dot.
We need to concatenate.
Yeah, concatenate what? We need to
User
concatenate
User, open and close parenthesis, and name.
full name, right?
Full name. Yes.
Yes. Look, guys, I think someone was getting frightened by this. What is this Power FX? Look how simple it is, right? So now after a few days, like when you will be working on the project, so do you need to go and search like how to get this user function, what user function will do? So this is just tough for the first time. Then second time you will automatically get the ideas around it. So go UI, and I will say, come on, let's choose this to 24. And I want to welcome Indrajit Singh. And I want to move it here. What else, guys? How we can beautify this more? Should we change the text color to this? No, this is not looking good. Yeah. Okay, so now we have this. So similarly, we can add some background image also for that matter, so that it is looking good. Background image, stock images. Yeah, we can add this, right? You can use the fit, fill, center. You want stretch, or you want it as a tile. How it is looking good? This is fine.
Tile is okay, sir. It's a completed page.
As a tile.
As a tile. Okay. Yep. So now this is not readable, right? So we have to change the color. Or what we can do, we can add the background color some so that it is readable. So now this color is looking pathetic. Let me change it to black. Okay. Welcome Indrajit Singh, the logged in user. Here you will get the logged in profile pic. Here you will get the logged in user. So now here you want to give some functionalities, right? So what will be the functionalities? One will be book appointment, edit appointment, right? And then like if some one from the hospital is joining, so then they should get the appointment, like manage appointment,
Any
right?
query?
Yeah, FAQs. So let's add some
register.
Yeah, so basically in Canvas app, what to say, who is this? Krishna. So Krishna, like in Canvas app, whenever you will be sharing with the users, so they needs to have Office 365 license. So then they will be able to create that, right? So if you go for register, so that also you can create, but for that, like there is other steps to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So for, as of now, we will say, okay, this is the login screen that users will be getting, and they are already the part of that hospital community. The login is already created by some other means for you, for them. Okay. So we will say button. Okay. Button here. We will try to keep it here. And we will say book appointment. And we will keep the color scheme same. We will say it should be like this. Test watercolor. No, there's not this one. Overcolor FX. Okay, I was using the disable color. Let me see what is the RGBA value for this. RGBA 141198. So you have to give it here. Not watercolor, this one. Okay. So basically those were the color which were like when the button will be pressed and all those things that you can do. So let me show you what it was mentioning. So if the button is getting pressed, you are able to see blue color, right? So if you want to give the same color, so then you have to give RGBA color here. Okay, got it guys? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt, right? So
No.
okay, so font weight also we will try to make it bold so that it is getting out. So this is book appointment. So similar button we will create for let us keep it here itself, and we will try to add some more buttons afterwards. And we will say this edit existing environment, edit appointment, edit appointment, right? So now book new appointment, and let us give the name as book new appointment. So in book new appointment, you need to navigate to the appointment details screen, right? So what you need to do, come on guys, tell me which property you have to edit.
On select.
On select, right? Where is that? On select. Okay, you will say navigate and to
appointment details screen.
Yes, if I go and click, so it is getting navigated to that, right? But if I want to go back from here, there is no functionality here, right? So what we will do, we will add a home icon here. Let us see if home icon is here. Look, home icon is here, right? So this is the home icon that we will add here. Okay. So now on click of home icon, it should go back to the welcome screen, right? So on select, it is false. We will say navigate to screen 2, right? So if we go back, play the app, if we click on home, we are back to the navigate screen, right? And we have to rename this screen to welcome screen or home. Let's rename it home screen. Okay guys, so I will be holding here up to this point for today. As it is 8:50, I will be taking 10 minutes for doubt session, and I am saving this file. So we will be continuing in the next session from here. Got it? I hope you have learned a few good things today.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Good to hear that. Yes, guys, open to doubt session now. I'm stopping sharing my screen, and I will interact with you with the
Sir, one more doubt, sir. So whatever you have created in Canvas app, so that can be created in Google Form also, right? Because if I click on that, also automatically data will be uploaded into the like our respective domain, right? So
okay. So Satish, like, did I mention like we have completed the app? Just
no,
asking.
I'm asking, sir. Just I'm asking.
No, I am saying this is the first thing that we did. This is very basic thing that we did, right? So I mentioned in the starting of the class itself, we will be working on this app for 4 or 5 sessions, and you will be giving me all the requirements. Like you have identified, right? If we are using email ID, this will be the issue. If someone is at getting error, all those things, this will be the issue. So if you have to implement all those functionalities in Excel or in some Google Forms, it is gonna take like lot of time in implementing, and even it is not scalable also, right? So otherwise, like, there will be no point of Canvas app having there if Excel would have been that much capable, right?
So just for information, so because like earlier I got interviewed, but I rejected. But the thing like they asked for Power Up platform developer, so like they asked for the HR data, like for OT data. So like employees entire data. So he has to submit the data, and we have to create a form, and it has to be auto calculated, and it has to show like it has to go to send to the concern HRs, like calculating automatic OT calculated, and entire or like how many days he presented, how many days he's absented, and
Okay.
holidays, everything. So that can be created in this app, sir.
Yes, it can be, Satish. Like if it is not creable, you are not able to create it here, what you can do, you can go for model driven apps, right? And model driven apps, you have calculated column. Even in here also you have calculated column, right? You can use the power fx formulas and get the number of days, and with the help of number of days, you can subtract the date from today and the last present date, so you will get number of days. So then you can use all those things, right? It is very much possible, Satish.
Because the thing is, because any employee can join at any shift and it can extend up to any hours. So because it can be not done manually, right? So it has to be everything, because one employee can can log in at 1 o'clock, and other it can left the day at 3 o'clock. He
Satish, I
might
am
not.
not saying asking you to do it manually. What you will do, so whenever employee will be logging in, there will be time there for that, right? So you can get the date from here, that time. So you can get the current date, right? That not like there will be functions UTC now, get current date time. All those functions will be there. So if you are subtracting the date from the current date, so then automatically it will calculate, right? So if you are calculating today, the current date will be 18. If you are opening the app tomorrow, current date will be 19. Correct? Okay, guys, you got it. What about others? Like, what is the issue that Satish was facing? Like, how we will get the data from the current date?
Got it.
Yes. Satish, I can understand. Like, you are very new to this, and you have lot of questions. So, what you can do, like, you can go through this, and I would assure you, like, you will get all your question answered. Like, you at the end of this course, you will get all the answers to your question, how to implement. And I can assure you, like, you will get multiple ideas, like how to implement in Power App, how to implement in model driven apps. So just like it's just matter of time. I can sense like you have given some interviews and you got rejected. So I know like this is disheartening, and no worries, you will get all the idea. Okay, nothing will be skipped. If you want, like if you are enrolled, I'm not sure like if you're enrolled or not. So you can go through the recordings for Power BI. There we have covered from end to end. And don't worry, here also everything will be covered in Canvas app, a model driven app, everything will be covered. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Indrajit, so
Yeah.
do you show how to create the account for these Power Apps, and or else how we have to access this to create the applications?
So automatically, Jay, what will happen when you will get the credentials from Mahesh? So in that case, what will happen? You will be when you will be logging in with KSR, automatically it will be created for you, the environment thing, the default environment, the developer environment and all. So that I will be letting you know in the second last module, because that is admin features that you needs to be aware of. Because this environment and all developer will not create. The admin team is gonna create this. Okay.
Okay, so is this the limited access till the sessions are going through, or else we can open and create applications in the next year also?
I think it is for 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we have some other student that who are already enrolled, like likes of Roy, so they can let you know. But I think it is for 6 months, or you can check with the team. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Anything else, guys?
Can we add a functionality that once, say like I submit couple of forms, so I'll be able to access only the forms that I submit and not the ones that everyone else submitted? Or will it
Yes.
be by
Yes.
default filter out to the
Yeah.
same?
So what we will do, we can add the detail of the user who is submitting, right? So then once you are logging into the system, so then we will say like display only those records where the username is equals to logged in user dot full name, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Krishna. Yes, guys. What about other? Ashok to me, sir, I'm in office call. Tomorrow
Sir,
we'll ask the
what
doubts.
is the
I'm
Krishna's requirement? What
sorry.
Krishna asked? What Krishna asked about the submission.
Krishna was asking, suppose you have created your appointment and you should be able to see only your appointment, not mine, not Krishna.
Okay, okay. As in the SharePoint list or where?
SharePoint list is backend that we will not be
That is
sharing with the
all
user, right?
data will be there. Correct, yeah.
Yeah, in the
So
Canvas app basically.
the Canvas app. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
no worries. You're welcome. What about others, guys? All good? Madhur, yeah.
Yeah, energy just I might be jumping the ship, but there was a form mode dot new was there and form mode dot view was there. So what's the
Yeah.
difference there actually? Because every time when we were submitting and after that we were not seeing the form. That was because we did that form mode dot new. We did that actually. So we
Yeah.
were
So
not.
basically, don't worry, Madhur. Like all these things will be explained. What is new mode, edit mode, and what is view mode. Okay. So that I will explain in the coming sessions.
Right.
Okay.
So is there any data handling limitation for this one, like number of records like that?
Yeah. So it will be on the SharePoint list sides, right? Because SharePoint list must have some what to say, must have some limitation on the number of records it can store.
So any particular number? Because for example, if I have for example, my company records are there, so I have moved
Jai,
them.
you can Google that out. Like, what is the limit for SharePoint list? I did not by hearted it basically. So in Canvas app also, like there are some function which will work only with the first 2000 record. If there are more than 2000 record, they will not work. So that is delegation warning basically that you will get. So then in that we have to use non-delegable function. So that we will cover. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ashok, you can apply primary key on varchar column until and unless it is not getting duplicated.
Just one last doubt. So we'll be able to implement login functionality as well, right? With that.
Yeah, login functionality again. Like we will improve the app. Whatever functionality you will say, we will try to implement that. Okay, Krishna.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sir, like because I have seen like every day like Power Apps, it's like something new feature is being added. So because after few days, entire process will be changed, right, sir? So then there is what is the point of learning now? This.
So Satish, look, if you are working in software industry, so every day like the feature will get added, right? Because so now suppose you are working on a product, you will improve your product. In every release, you will add some new features. That doesn't mean like the things that you have created that will go into vain. So if you consider about Java applications, right? So now the Java 17 is running, but still like all the feature, all the version like Java 8, Java 7, all those are still people are using, right? There are various applications which are still running on Java 8. So that doesn't mean like if new version is getting added, then the previous things will become redundant. Okay, they will always be relevant. So it can reduce your time. So like with the help of Gen AI, now you can add controls, you can add you can take some help from there. Previously it was not there, the Copilot thing. So then you have to search around and then hit your head here and there, and then you have to take the decision accordingly, right? How to implement. So now they have given you the helping hand. So likewise, the product will improve. The more it will mature, the more feature will get added. So if it is getting more features are getting added, so you should be happy, right? Because now you will be able to implement much more functionalities that you were not able to implement earlier. Got it, Satish?
Sir, one more question, sir, because like I have seen many ads like does AI replace the Power Apps platform or else any the job will be stick for any like anyways AI will help for Power Apps, but any replacement in the place of AI?
So AI is created by whom? It is also created by humans, right? That is nothing but a chatbot, a series of model which is trained, and it will give you the answers on the basis of the things which are like on which it is trained, right? So no, nothing can match human mind basically. So it can't take those decisions with 100% accuracy, right? It will take on the basis of past experiences. So anyways, like AI, I don't think so it is gonna replace it at a whole. But what will happen now, like suppose there were two developers who were working on the thing. So now it can be managed with one developer. So basically the redundant work that you were doing, so that will go away from the AI. Okay. So AI will eat the job of the people who are updating the Excel sheet, updating the data in the Excels manually, who are only sending emails and all those things, right? So those things can be easily automated. So now you are in Power by being a Power Platform developer, you are enrolled into multiple things, right? You will work on the schema design, you will work on the interface design, you will work on 10 other things basically. So you can take AI as a helping tool, but you can't be able to implement the entire customized thing with the help of that.
One more thing, sir, because how the like introduced by Microsoft, in the same way, Salesforce also introduced the same, right? So which is better one, Salesforce or else Power Apps or else?
You are asking about what? You are asking about CRM or what? You are mixing two things. You are asking about Power Platform or CRM. Salesforce is CRM, Power Platform is different thing.
Oh, so is like other platform, like any other competitor for Power Apps?
For Power Apps, as I already told you, there is a competitor in the market that I too also not aware of, because that is not getting used in the market, because this Power Apps has wide acceptance. It is very cheap for the user, and it has a nice integration with all of the products. So it is very easy to implement basically. So this is the most popular one that is getting used. So if you are taking about 100 projects, so then I will say 98 are using this. Only 1 or 2 will be there who will be using that. Okay.
And one more, because in Power Apps there is a limited customization, right, sir?
Who said that, Satish?
Because I have gone through, because
No, it is not limited set of customizations. You can do anything in the Canvas app also with the help of writing Power FX function. So if you are doing with model driven app, you can integrate your JavaScript plugin code there. I have told you about dynamic CRM, right? So you can implement as much as you want. You can add HTML, CSS. So you can create an end-to-end product. So I think you have watched some videos where like people have explained drag and drop functionalities, and then you have built this notion in you. Don't limit yourself.
no, but coding is involved, sir, in this, because there is no code, but I have heard like we have to use some formulas, how we use in Excel.
That's
So
what I'm saying. Power FX functions are there. With the help of that, you will be able to achieve anything which is there. So now, if you want to compare, if you come on to that argument, like if we can do the high level customizations that are getting done in other app that are not available through Power FX. So I'm giving you that explanation. It can be customized as much as you can. Okay. What else, guys? All good? Okay, guys, then let's drop and meet again tomorrow, and we work on the app where we have left out. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.